And it's the West All-Stars to start out. Now let's check out the starters for the East All-Stars. They've got Wiggins. Trae Young is out there with Morant. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Tatum in at the 4 slot. LeBron kicks to DeRozan. 4 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. No good on the shot. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. Here's Young. That one doesn't go. Nice D from DeRozan. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Here he goes. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Boy, DeRozan showing you good recognition there. Saw the gap in the defense and fired the pass to the wide open man. Doesn't get much better than that.
Now here's Tatum. Here's Morant. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
The East All-Stars shooting their first free throw of the game.
Well, Tatum is everything you want in a star. I mean, he's a talented player, surely. But more importantly, I think, is he's humble and hungry, and he's deeply invested in the team's success.
And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And now just over a minute played here in the first.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Back to Young. Morant outside. Off target from 3-point range. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. And James gets it to go.
You know, once LeBron gets into rhythm, I mean, this shot is butter on a lobster tail, boy. I mean, you see how confident he looks taking it? Count it.
Now here's Morant. Feeds to Tatum. Jokic with the steal. Right side Curry. From outside the arc, hits the 3-point bomb.
Anytime Curry gets a look from deep, he's letting it fly. And he's probably knocking it down, too.
Morant with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. A 3-pointer. Wiggins buries the long-range jumper.
3 points.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Now here's Curry. Good, nice job down low. Curry's got 5 now.
You know, at close range, Curry has a plethora of shots. You simply can't allow him to get those looks.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's DeRozan. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Outside Curry. Giannis dunks it down.
Superb initiative from Antetokounmpo. I mean, that may be something we overlook, but being able to take that initiative allows him to be a real menace when he's rolling to the rim after a pick.
So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Jared Allen's checked in for Jokic. Butler comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Paul in for Stephen Curry. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Mitchell with it. Now defended by Gobert. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Now here's James over Levine.
The defense is right there. Hard to score against Levine when he's focused and locked in, as well as being aggressive.
Middleton on the wing, covered by Mitchell. Here's Towns. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Mitchell passes to Allen, and Allen slams it in.
Allen's got some old school big man in him. He's got great hands and mobility and does a good job finishing above the rim.
Levine gets the bucket.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Levine against Mitchell. LeBron outside to the paint. It's Butler that time on the assist by James.
Well, LeBron James is clearly a tremendously talented passer. When a guy is open, he'll get him the ball.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. West All-Stars out in front, leading by 3. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the West All-Stars?
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the East All-Stars, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Chris Middleton, and it's Rudy Gobert, then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Ball in at the point. Now Allen, after Chris Middleton missed from long range, and that one good. Paul's got the lead up to 5 now for the West All-Stars. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. And the jam by LaVine.
LaVine showing you great speed down the lane. He really accelerates. It's hard to stay in front of him if he's your assignment.
On offense, here are the West All-Stars. Left side, Butler. Mitchell kicks to Allen. Inside, here's Paul, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, the easy hoop assisted by Allen that time. He's developed a nice passing game.
LaVine with it, Chris Paul covering. Here's Towns. Arm's length from the hoop, he knocks it down.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Mitchell against LaVine. The drive by Mitchell. He can't get that one. Towns with the defensive effort. And here are the East All-Stars. It's a 3-point game. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. Arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about, and their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening, and David, thank you very much. Now the pass to Jokic. Good D by Embiid. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by.
2 minutes remaining.
To the paint, here's Booker. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Hey, when Giannis is lurking nearby, you got to be careful because his wingspan can erase a lot of shots.
Van Vliet wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
It's stolen by DeRozan. To the inside. Antetokounmpo.
Boy, what a pass. X-ray vision, leadership skills. CP3, a surefire first ballot Hall of Fame.
And there's the call on Joel Embiid.
Personal foul.
That'll be his second foul of the game. Doncic is checked in for the West. Garland comes in for Paul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
East All-Stars foul.
That free throw good from Doncic.
Now an MVP caliber player, Doncic's drive is evident. I mean, he's somebody that wants to be a Hall of Famer when it's all said and done. And he's well on his way based on what he's done thus far.
And Embiid gets it to go.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Wiggins against DeRozan. Outside Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
Boy, the passing ability of Jokic is really something. I mean, he's proven to be quite the capable playmaker.
Wiggins outside. Murray for three. And he's good on the three ball. Murray's got his first 3 points of the game.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Goes up the baseline. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper. Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And that one drops for him.
Well, he's so crafty, a really tricky player. I mean, Jokic likes to go with the floater when the defense least expects it.
Now here's Murray. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Wiggins. Pass to Tatum. Shoots over Garland. And it's sent back by Jokic.
You know, this is what we've seen Jokic do every night. I mean, he puts himself in position to make an impact on the game.
There's the lob at Antetokounmpo.
Oh, what a pass, and then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth.
He could have messed that up trying for a big slam. Nice work going to the layup.
And so it's the West All-Stars.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the
Yeah,
folks,
folks.
Shaq. A competitive matchup for the West All-Stars in the first quarter. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
We've got Antetokounmpo. Stephen Curry's out there at DeRozan. And it's LeBron James. And it's Jokic in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. When he's making passes like that, too, watch out.
Now here's Curry. He's got 5.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
It's Morant with the drive. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And expectations skyrocketed for Morant after the success of his rookie year. But if you ask me, he has risen to that challenge and continues to set a high bar for himself.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. West All-Stars shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting for West All-Stars.
And he makes the first.
You got to love the heart that Giannis has. I mean, it's just on full display how he loves his team, he loves his community, he loves playing the game, and he really always makes an extra effort to help and support other people. He's an impressive young man.
The East making a switch. Gobert's checked in. Now here's Tatum. He has 7. Gobert the pass to Tatum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for his shot.
Catching up on changes for the West. Jared Allen's checked in for Jokic. Butler comes in for Antetokounmpo. And Donovan Mitchell's subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. And the East All-Stars also making a switch. Chris Middleton's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. They've led by as much as 10. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Hall's checked in. And then for the East All-Stars, Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Tatum. Dean comes in for Young, and Ball subbed in for John Morant. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
Middleton drives in.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Mitchell passes to Allen. Back to Mitchell. To the middle. And then Allen slams it in.
You know, because Allen is so quick with his feet getting out of setting the screen, it makes him hard to guard in the pick and rolls.
Down low. Here's Towns. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. Ball outside. Pass to Butler. Allen kicks to James. 6 on the shot clock. Driving to the basket. And the dunk by James.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
Here's Levine. And then Levine with the jam.
Well, we know Levine has the hops. That time showing off the creativity.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Pass to Butler. And the rejection by Towns. Looked like a goaltend, yet they're saying it was on the way down. Count it.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And the East All-Stars also making a switch. Booker's checked in. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. The West making some changes. DeRozan comes in for LeBron. And it's Garland in for Paul. Murray's checked in for the East. Garland looking it over. Rejected by Murray.
Murray is tireless on the defensive end, and you don't want this guy guarding you because he's so pesky. What a rejection.
Here's Booker into the lane, and the dunk by Booker.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
The West All-Stars have been excellent at the free throw line here today, a flawless 6 for 6. That's good from DeMar DeRozan.
How about this, fellas? I mean, DeRozan's aerial skills, his bounce, obvious from a very young age. His first dunk came when he was in the 6th grade, and he won the dunk contest at the high school All-American game. Major bounce.
Looking at who's out there now for the West. Jokic comes in for Allen. And Antetokounmpo subbed in for Butler. VanVleet outside. To the middle. Here's Jokic. The layup missed. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. West All-Stars lead by 3. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the floor for the East All-Stars, starting the fourth, they've got DeJounte Murray. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Booker in at the shooting guard position. Now, here's Garland. Now, here's Jokic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
And Jokic drops them both.
Not sure if anybody has a better feel for the game than the man standing at the line. Jokic in elite company in that respect.
Tatum finds Booker. Now Embiid. And here's Wiggins. DeRozan defending. Outside Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The East All-Stars need to get another shot. Embiid, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Jokic and Embiid with the block.
He is such a well-coordinated, fluid athlete for his side. Joel Embiid blocks a lot of shots and probably changes even more.
And here they come. And Jokic throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Now here's Van Vliet, and there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be his second foul of the game. Curry's checked in for the West. The East also changing it up. Young's checked in for Devin Booker, and it's Morant in for Murray. Curry against Morant. Curry passes to Van Vliet. Pulls up on the elbow, and Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Young finds Tatum. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Nailed from three-point land. And now just a 2-point West All-Star lead. Here's Curry and the rejection by Embiid. Here's Young, and there's the drive. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. They've led by as much as 10. Wiggins with the block.
Great read that time by Wiggins, anticipating the shot. Sends it out with return to sender post.
And they're running. Loads it up for Giannis. Wiggins with the block. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
James checked in for Fred Van Vliet. Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. They lead by 2. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And now here comes Young leading the break. It's good! A huge shot to tie it up.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
LeBron with the block.
Phenomenal work on defense. James using his athleticism to make a statement with that block.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Morant with the steal. He takes it in. Money!
And going back to college, Morant's made a habit of rising to the occasion.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .27 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Morant against Curry. Here's Jokic. Antetokounmpo. It's good. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
Had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
He hits the first one, and that gives them the lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 2-point ball game.
Ice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this thing.
Curry outside. The three won't fall. Misses there. So it's the East All-Stars taking the W in a close one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.